What is up, YouTube? This is Cardinal365 here, and doing a underused center battle right here, and he's using his test team right here. It was a test, so I guess we'll pretty much have a pretty much good game right here. Going up with someone by the name of Killzone69. That was a nice name, man. And right now he's gonna call out his Azelf while I go ahead and call out my Bronzong, and it's gonna go ahead call out its Azelf. It's gonna use U-turn. Thought it was gonna be not very effective, but I am a psychic type, but I'm also a steel type, so pretty much it does normal damage right here. So good job, good job from Killzone trying to get some damage done to my Bronzong. It's gonna go ahead and set some Stealth Rocks. I don't want this Rapidash to hurt me, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out. And it had Killzone actually had a good prediction of going ahead and use the Wild Charge, thinking I was gonna use my Azumarill, Yanmega, or Crobat, probably Cobalion also. So it uses the Wild Charge, and it almost halves my Machamp's HP. Yeah, about half. So now it's gonna heal himself with. She's gonna heal himself up with some leftovers, and it's gonna use Wild Charge again. I survived this one. Once used Stone Edge, but predicted. I guess I did. Used Dynamic Punch because it is actually more powerful than Stone Edge, even though Stone Edge I think does about 110, 100. I'm not sure. So yeah, this Rapidash goes ahead and faints, and it's gonna go ahead and call it a Zelf because I guess it's a Zelf's kind of like a U-turner, and so it's gonna call it a Zelf, and it's gonna since it's speed, it's pretty much good. It's gonna use a U-turn. It's gonna take out my Machamp. I didn't think it would, but actually good call trying to take out the remains of it. So yeah, it's gonna switch out, and it's gonna go ahead and call out its Sharpedo mini Fin. Gonna go ahead and call it Sharpedo, and I'm gonna go ahead and call out my Yanmega. And this part here is kind of actually pretty funny. We both laughed at this. He goes ahead and uses the protect, and he protects himself. And now I go ahead and use the protect, but my protect fails. But doesn't matter. We both get a speed, but it pretty much determines that he is actually faster than my Yanmega. So he uses a waterfall, and it almost takes me out. Now this thing is a water and dark type, so I do have the Bug Buzz with me, and so I'm just gonna go. And this thing was Life Orb too, so I'm gonna use Bug Buzz, and I take this thing out because it's super effective, plus the Life Orb and Special Attack Stab, which pretty much takes this thing out. So I guess that was a good call against me. So I pretty much like that, and get some speed up. Now it's gonna go ahead and call it Blitzkrieg, which is its Gligar. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a protect because I don't want this Gligar to predict when wants to do anything, but it uses a substitute. Bad call for me because it uses a substitute. But right here get some more speed. I don't think I need any more speed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Bug Buzz and try to take this thing out. And now the sub faints, and it's gonna go ahead and use a Toxic and take me out. I didn't expect this Toxic to take me out, but I am at 15 HP, so I guess that was actually gonna take me out. So good call for him. And now I'm gonna go ahead and call up my blue, which is my Azumarill, and I'm gonna use waterfall, but it's gonna use substitute, and it's like less than 50%. So I'm gonna use a waterfall and break the sub one more time, and seeing what he's gonna do. So after I saw what he was gonna do, he's gonna use Roost and try to get himself up back to full HP, but he gets it just about barely. He gets about 94% HP now. Yeah, about 94% HP. So I'm gonna use a waterfall, and I'm gonna take this thing out, but not just yet. He survives with about 5 HP, about 7 HP. So good job from him. That's pretty much bulky Gligar right there. But it's gonna use Earthquake. Doesn't really take me as much. I am Choice Bandit, so all I gotta do is use Waterfall, and I take this thing out. So this Gligar really wasn't a threat to me. But now all he has is Azelf, Excelgor, and Regice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out. Don't want to play in any funny business. So go ahead and call him my Cobalion, and use Giga Drain. Not very effective because I am a Steel type, but I am also a fighting type. Why did I say fire? So got my energy drained, but it's gonna withdraw. Predicting that I was gonna use close combat, but I don't. I actually go ahead with the Stone Edge. I probably should have went for the X Scissor, but I probably wasn't thinking well, so I used Stone Edge, and this thing I almost take it out. So go ahead and switch up because I predicted that he was gonna use Explosion, and I get my Wall Bronzong to see what all damage was gonna do to it. So that explosion takes the thing out, and it barely takes out my, well, not even barely. It was just like a minor like close combat punch, kind of like that. So now it's gonna send out its Excelgor, and it's just gonna 2-hit KO me with a Focus Blast, while I go ahead and set up a Toxic. So the first time it sets up the Focus Blast, I'm pretty much almost dead right here. So I use a Toxic, and I end up poisoning this Excelgor, which was pretty good for me, because now it is going to use Focus Blast one more time and take me out, because this thing is actually a speeder, and it's gonna use Focus Blast, take me out. So I pretty much didn't need this bronze anymore, because it actually did its job, what it was supposed to do. So it was pretty good for me. Now he's less than 50%, about 47% left of him. So go ahead and just kill this thing off with the Aqua Jet. Didn't think it was going to kill it off, but it actually does, because I am huge power choice banded. So yeah, this thing faints, and now all he has left is his Regice, and so just decided just to troll it. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out and just call out my Crobat, and I didn't actually think this would happen. Use this Thunderbolt, and I end up still surviving, but I used Brave Bird, and I get a critical hit. So that was a good game. So that was one of my best battles here. I actually really liked the battle. Comment, subscribe. We're working on a LC, working on a Little Cup team, not fully evolved team, and I also need to work on a overused team. So give me your teams and see if what all I can do with them. And also, guys, thanks for the 10 subscribers. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna work on 50, but 10 doesn't seem as much, but I'm gonna work on 50. So thanks, guys, and I really appreciate it. And that's it.